And a news break that's coming in from J&K, where PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti has once again hit out at the central government, saying that the central government engages in dialogues with terrorists in Northeast. Yet in J&K, she says, and I quote, "You have transformed ordinary citizens into terrorists. Through ED raids, NI raids and SI raids, people are being arrested and imprisoned. This is the manner in which you handle your own populace." So that is what Mehbooba Mufti has said, politicizing while the agencies continue with the crackdown on terrorists across the valley. Listen in to that statement that's coming from Mehbooba Mufti, where she's attacked the central government. This while the forces are going all out to eliminate terror from the valley.
मैं दिल्ली वालों से कहना चाहती हूँ, आपने नॉर्थ ईस्ट में मिलिटेंटों से बात करते हो, जम्मू कश्मीर में आपने आम लोगों को मिलिटेंट बना दिया है, इनकी पकड़ दकड़ जेल भर दिया आपने, ईडी के छापे, एनआईए के छापे, सीआईए के छापे। क्या बने लोगों से चाहिए अपने लोगों के साथ ऐसा सलूक करते हो आप? अरे मुफ्ती साहब से कुछ तो सीखो। वो तो दिल से दिल मिलाने की कोशिश की, उन्होंने अलायदगी पसंदों को भी वो रास्ता दिया ताकि वो मुल्क के साथ बाइज्जत तरीके से जिंदा रहे। मुफ्ती साहब ने कभी गलत बात नहीं की, मुफ्ती साहब ने एक ही बात की, एक ही झंडे को थामा, मगर उन्होंने कहा जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को बाइज्जत अमन चाहिए, हम सरेंडर नहीं करेंगे।
All right, let's go across to Gursimran, who's joining us live. Gursimran, we just heard that soundbite of Mehbooba Mufti. It's unfortunate at so many levels. There are times when she questions the forces. Now she's questioned the central government. And this too at a time when the forces are going all out to eliminate terror from the valley.
See, Samiksha, as the elections are approaching, the stand of the Kashmir-based political parties is also diverging from what they have been. Now they are completely into the vote bank politics, and by giving such statements, Mehbooba Mufti is trying to get some political votes, trying to score some brownie points for her political goodwill. But the ground she has lost won't be retained by these kind of statements. And central government has a clear-cut policy. The policy is that terror and talks cannot go together. When she speaks of the ULFA in the northeast, the ULFA has given up arms and ammunition. They have surrendered before the security forces, and then the peace deal was cracked. But the government has a clear-cut stand that they won't be having the talks with the terror group or anyone who will be taking up arms. So we have seen the Home Minister of the country, Amit Shah, who will be visiting Jammu day after tomorrow. He has made it amply clear to the youth of Jammu and Kashmir that the local terrorists who want to leave the gun and want to come to back to mainstream, they are welcome. But yes, one thing the government has kept its stance from the day one amply clear, that anyone, those who are trying to vitiate the peace in Jammu and Kashmir, anyone, those who are trying to work on the behest of the Pakistani handlers, their Pakistani masters, it cannot be possible that the talks and terror can go hand in hand. And that we have seen that the government has done walk the talk. They have banned the separatist group, be it the Muslim League or Tehreek-e-Hurriyat, that was working on the behest of the Pakistani masters to destabilize Jammu and Kashmir on the name of soft separatism. Samiksha.
Right. Gursimran, stay with us. That also brings us to one more question, that at the end of the day, what does Mehbooba Mufti really want? She wants talks with Pakistan, as she's spoken about so many times in the past. But now questioning the very fact that the forces are going all out to carry out raids as well. Tell us about the kind of issues that Mehbooba Mufti has essentially raised when it comes to the raids that are also being carried out in the valley to crack down on terror.
See, Samiksha, all the statements by the Mehbooba Mufti are for the one reason. She wants to prove that the policy towards Pakistan that they followed during their tenure was way better than what the union government is following. And that's why she is questioning the leadership and also saying that this is not the way, and there needs to be the way they have spoken to the ULFA in the northeast. They should speak to the people here rather than making the people terrorists. This is what actually she said. But the reality remains says that it is the ecosystem of the terror that the central agencies, be it the NIA, the intelligence wing, the SIA and others are trying to dismantle, because it is not only the terrorist with a gun that is posing a threat to the sovereignty of the country, but also a large ecosystem that is there to support their activities, and that's why a major crackdown is being carried out. But now Mehbooba Mufti wants to prove that their policy towards the Pakistan, towards the Kashmir was way better than what the central government is doing.
All right, Gursimran, thank you for the moment. So, Gursimran, of course, tracking the latest. And as we got you the latest on Mehbooba Mufti, who's once again questioned the central government, saying that the central government engages in dialogues with terrorists in Northeast, yet in J&K, what she says that the central government has transformed ordinary citizens into terrorists.